and guests. I have been a member of BNI not quite as long as John, but almost. And it has been a very, very wonderful experience, or else we would not be renewing every year. This is our first.
It's kind of going on its own.
Why is it doing that?
It's a great question.
I'm sorry. Okay, so this will maybe just go in the background and I will talk a little about who we are. I've never been accused of being a low talker, so hopefully people do hear me when I let people know what we do. This will just be running in the background because I think it's on its own timer for whatever reason. But we are property and insurance inspectors. If somebody is looking to buy a home, once they find that home and they're excited about that home and it looks beautiful and it checks every box, now is the time to find out really what's going on with that house. What I like to say, and what separates us from the majority of home inspectors, is that we are also building contractors. So we build homes and commercial properties, which is a lot of experience and a lot of knowledge when you're gonna be buying a property. Most people think that when they hire a home inspector, that home inspector has actual experience, but they don't. They get certified in a classroom or in front of a computer, which is fine, but you're gonna be buying a home that you're gonna live in with your family, or a commercial building that you're gonna be putting your business in. And now you really wanna know what's going on besides how beautiful it looks and how excited you are. And that's who we are. We are family owned and operated. We are based out of St. Petersburg since 1989. And like a lot of people in here, we treat our customers as family. We look at a property as if we were gonna buy it for ourselves. So we don't just go through and make a checklist and leave. We don't know how long we're gonna be at a property until we are there. Each property dictates how long we are there, because it really doesn't matter until we are on that inspection that we know what's happening. So it could be 1,000 square feet, it could be 8,000 square feet. Has this been changing? I'm sorry.
Nope, that should be on your.
Yeah, it's now you.
Okay. So, when we go into a property, you're gonna have a father and the son team, and they divide and conquer. They get very focused, and they have their protocol on how they go through a property. And again, they're gonna take their time, they're gonna take notes, they're gonna take photos, and they're going to go under a house. If it's a wood frame, wood floor structure, that is a home that's not built on a slab, but a raised floor system, we will suit up and we will crawl under that house. And we will advise that home buyer of what's going on. And we will give them a very thorough and detailed written report of all of our findings, including photos, so that they have a good idea of what's going on with the property. We never tell anybody what to do, because when you're buying a home, that's a very personal thing. There is no perfect home. I don't care if you're building a home. There's always gonna be things that are gonna have to be tweaked. We have drone capability for our larger luxury homes that we provide, and commercial buildings as well. But again, it's a very personal thing buying a home. And there's different risks that people want to get into. Some people can see an old 100-year-old craftsman house with a million things going on with it and just love it and see what the possibilities are. Other home buyers will look at a very nice block home with no major issues, but there's something going on there that just, they don't feel good about. That's why, again, it's very, very personal, and that's why we just provide information. What I also like to say is that being a small family-owned business, hold on, I'm sorry if I'm going the wrong way. I apologize for my slideshow. This is a member of BNI many years ago thought this was her dream home. And unfortunately, and she really, this I think was her third home that she looked at. And unfortunately, we, found issues that were just beyond what she wanted to get into. And we were able to, let her know this so that she wouldn't buy into this home. That was her choice again. This was under the house. I mean, you could see they just did repairs that were not properly done. Which brings me to another issue. If you own a home, and like Wes talks about, the insurance is, I've been getting a lot of calls from clients that are being dropped, or their insurance is being doubled, or whatever the reason is, they're gonna be requiring a new, it's called a 4-point, which is a required insurance inspection if you own a home. And if you haven't had one within 12 months, they're gonna make you get a new one. A 4-point, they wanna know the age and the condition of the electrical, plumbing, heating and air, the roof, and the water heater. And that is a pass or fail type of inspection. So when we come out and we do that, and we go through these systems, if there's any issues, certainly we will make that homeowner aware, and they will do what they need to do to make those issues right, and then we're able to do a clean 4-point to get that homeowner insurance. Let me try to get you to a few other things. While we're there doing a 4-point, which is required, we always want to look into the attic of that home, because there's something called a wind mitigation inspection. And that's an inspection that will verify features on the home that will get you discounts on the hurricane portion of your homeowner's insurance. And most of it is going to have to do with your roof and how it's attached to your house. And the other discounts are the openings of your home, which means every opening, every window and door would have to have hurricane protection, impact protection. And as I'm just talking and you're seeing some of this information behind me, these are just some issues that we find during some home inspections. And if you take the time, I would greatly appreciate you checking out our website. We have a lot of testimonials, and this is our main source, is BNI, and all of our clients and all of our referrals are what keeps our business going year after year, because when you want integrity, knowledge, and experience, you call OSI before you buy. Have a great day, everybody. We really appreciate all of your business and all of your friendship throughout the years. One more thing, if we have done a service for you, if you could take a moment to go to our Google page and leave us a review, we would greatly appreciate that as well. Thank you so much.